Paolo Banchero has been off to an amazing start so far this NBA season. Through 4 games, he's averaging 28.5 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, including a monster 50-point, 13-rebound, 9-assist game last night against the Indiana Pacers. The third-year pro is averaging a little over 21 points, 7 boards, and almost 5 rebounds a game for the Orlando Magic. An up-and-coming young star. I had to bring to you guys today my NBA 2K25 Paolo build. Let's go. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JD back with another NBA 2K25 player build for you. And man, I've had this one out for a little while now, but I thought it was time after that big performance that Paolo Banchero had last night with the 50 points, 13 boards, 9 assists, the near triple-double against the Indiana Pacers. I figured it was time for you to see my Paolo Banchero build. I'm actually going to give you 2 different versions. I'm going to give you my version of what I made as my Paolo Banchero build. I'm also going to go into the builder and I'm going to show you a version if you want like an actual, like true to form. We're going to use some of his NBA 2K25 stats to make a Paolo Banchero build. Also, I'm going to leave a card at the end of the video. I did do a Paolo Banchero face creation if you guys are looking for that. So if the build or the face creation help you out, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. We are oh so close to 5,000 subscribers. I would love to hit that really soon, so with your help we could definitely do that. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me. Now, before we head into the builder, I want to show you guys my build real quick. As you can see, this build right here, 97 overall. We're just about 98 on this build, so we just about got it fully maxed out. You can also see here that we do have my cap breakers on here. I have not applied those to any of these attributes just quite yet. And I know what you're thinking, man. I mean, the driving layup, max of 56, driving dunk of 70, you know, that's not very Paolo-like, but again, I tweaked this more like using a Paolo template type of a build, and then I tweaked it to fit my gameplay, my game style, fitting in with the lineup that I've been running with. So this is what I have. As you can see on my build in particular, I have the 85 standing dunk, which gives you the big man contact lobs and everything. It also gave me the capabilities that if I want to use my +5 cap breakers, that I could put the 90 standing, not driving dunk, the 90 standing dunk on here to get to the rise up and, you know, get all of the elite big man contact dunks, you know, if we wanted to go that route. I haven't decided exactly which way I'm going to go with that yet, but you can see we've had really nice shooting on this. You know, Paolo, a very good, you know, mid-range shooter, can step out and hit the 3 occasionally, so we got some decent shooting on this one. You know, you can see the playmaking is somewhat decent, and then the defense pretty well-rounded again here as well. So let's head over to the builder. I want to show you this build. I'll show you how to make it. I'm also going to show you, like I said, more of a true to form Paolo Banchero build. So without further ado, let's head over there and get right into it. So real quick, I'm going to show you guys my player build. I know some of you want to see how it was actually made in the builder. I'll call this version 1. This is not going to be the actual Paolo build itself, but this is going to be mine. I took some of the actual stats and I tweaked them to make it more of my own, based around the way I play and the teammates I play with and everything like that. So I went power forward, 6'10", 223, 7 foot. There's a screenshot real quick if you want to pause this and look at any of the stats. I'm going to run through it really quick. As you can see, 80 close shot. I also have the 85 standing dunk with cap breakers. Again, I could push that to 90 if I wanted to. I could also take that post control and move it up. As you see, we're going to get Hall of Fame post fade phenom. You can add the +1 and have legend post fade phenom if you want. Really good shooting on this build. Again, playmaking is solid enough. Defense, again, pretty solid as well. I have the 85 offensive rebound on there to go along with that higher close shot, and then the high standing dunk as well. Again, just based more upon how I wanted the build to be. And then the physicals, again, pretty solid. Even if you use this version right here, you're still going to get these shades of Paolo Banchero. So either way you go, you're going to get that shades of. You're going to get a very similar, I think you might even get the same build name. As you can see, this is going to be a 3-level scoring threat. So real quick, we'll call that version 1 or my version, the JD version of the build. Let's head back to the builder and we'll put together the actual version of this Paolo Banchero build using some of his NBA 2K25 stats. So let's get back in it. Alright, so here we are on the builder. We're going to put together the actual Paolo Banchero build based off of some of his actual NBA 2K25 stats. This is going to be more like a true to form build if you're looking to do that. Again, we're same thing. We're going to go power forward. We're still going to go 6'10". You know, some would argue 6'9" is a better height for something. 6'10", I like the big man contact dunks. Some of the other things go along with just being 6'10". For the weight, now Paolo's listed at around 250, but we know with NBA 2K, you know, speed is everything. If you want to leave the weight up, by all means, you can certainly do that. For this build here, I'm going to take it down to 217. I know that's a little light, but we're still going to get the strength that we want. We're going to get all the stats and everything that we want for this build, but we're just going to be a little bit quicker. So again, if you want to go heavier on the weight, a couple of ticks slower on the speed, whatever, by all means do that. You'll still get the same comparisons and everything. Then we're going to bump the wingspan out here to 7'3". So those are going to be your measurables. And then starting at the top here for the finishing, we're going to go 75 on the close shot. I know a lot of these NBA players, if you pull up their stats and everything, they're going to have like a 90 something high, really high close shot. Based on the way that the builder is and everything, you don't need as high of a close shot. Again, this is going to be a power forward build. It's not going to be a true like center build either. So, you're not going to have a 99 rebounding, a 99 block. It's not Victor Wembanyama. We're not making that type of a build. We're trying to fit this to more of Paolo's true build itself. So 75 on the close shot, 80 on the driving layup. So you're going to have a nice high driving layup. You're going to get physical finisher on silver when it's all said and done. We'll come back. I'm going to put all the stats up, and then we'll go back and run through the badges. Driving dunk. His NBA 2K25 rating, he has like an 84 or 85 driving dunk. I think, again, if you're going to make a build for NBA 2K25, you want to have at least maybe an 87, maybe an 89. I think would be even more fun. That's going to get you some of them pro contact dunks on this build. Again, I'm not using this with cap breakers necessarily in mind. So if you do have cap breakers and you're trying to make this build, you could take this down to 84 and then add your +5 to this and probably gain some extra attributes, from top to bottom. If you want to go ahead and do that, I'm not making this build with cap breakers in mind. So feel free to lower some of these and then add in other places if you want to get some of them extra attributes. For the standing dunk here, we're going to go 81. His 2K card has him right around 72, 73, which is pretty solid. You'd still get rise up, and everything. But, if you're going to be 6'10", I think at a minimum you want to have that rise up on silver, and you want to have access to those pro contact dunk animations, being 6'10", those pro big man contact dunks. So you need at least an 80 standing dunk to do that. So we're going to go 81 on the standing dunk. And then on the post control, he has an 80 post control. But as you can see with the stats here, we really only need to take this up to 79. It's going to get us all of the other badges and everything you need. Once we come back, I'll show you what we're going to do here. So the finishing all around is going to be very solid. Nice, close shot layup. We're going to have the contact dunks, both the driving contact dunks and the big man standing contact dunks. And then we're also going to be a little, do a little bit down on the post as well. So, you get a smaller defender on you or something, you want to bully him around a little bit, definitely do that. Now, very similar to my build, I didn't go quite as crazy on this. His mid-range is an 86 in NBA 2K25. We're going to bump this up to an 85. That's going to get you the Deadeye on silver. Again, if you want to bump that up and go a little bit higher, but we definitely want to have a nice mid-range on this one. And then for the 3-ball, we're going to take it up to an 80. Again, if you wanted to save some points and lower this a little bit, I definitely think you could do that. You're going to get access to the jump shots and everything you need by having that 85 mid-range. But his NBA 2K25 3 balls and 81, so we're going to put it at 80 here. Try to stay as true to form as we can. The one place we are going to give a little bit is going to be on the free throw. Just because of the extra attributes and stuff we have left over, our free throw is going to be at a 69. So, again, pretty solid shooting. Again, you're going to be able to do fades in the mid-range. You're going to be able to shoot threes pretty consistently on this build and everything. So, again, very, very Paolo-esque here. Moving down to the playmaking for the pass accuracy. Paolo actually has his own pass style. Again, we're not a true center here, so we don't need anything too crazy. Again, if you have cap breakers, you want to move this around and bump this up, you can. To get his pass style, you need a 70 pass accuracy, so we're going to go right here at 70. I know you only get break starter on bronze, but trust me, when I had my Paolo build, when I was first making it, and I didn't have everything maxed out, I tried the 70 pass accuracy. You can still get the ball up the court. It's obviously not going to be as clean as having a high 80s or 90s pass accuracy. Again, you're not going to be ripping down boards necessarily, as a power forward. If you're playing rec or whatever, if you're playing park, this is going to be more than enough. So 70 on the pass accuracy. And then to get the Paolo dribbles animations, you need to have a 75 ball handle. So we're going to put 75 ball handle in this build. And then with a speed with ball, to get the Paolo dribble style, you need a 65. But because of what we did with the weight and everything, we can actually put this up to 70, which is going to give you the pro dribble style, along with Paolo and a couple of others. You can also see it gets you lightning launch, the 75 ball handle. You get a lot of very nice animations in addition to some of the Paolo animations and everything. So playmaking, again, going to be very solid here. Moving down to the defense, we're going to put a 70 interior defense on this one. Again, we're not going to be a true center or anything. We're not, doing anything overkill. And again, his interior, I believe in a 2K25, his stats is either 68, 72, right around there. So 70 was kind of a happy medium for that. And when you add in the 84 block into that, again, his block is a little bit lower, but we have some extra attributes, and because we are power forward, we want to have some block on there, so we're going to get Paint Patroller on silver by putting an 84 block on there. As far as the perimeter defense goes, we're going to put a 71 on here. Going to be very similar to like I did with my build. Again, some of these 2K25 stats, perimeter and steal are a little bit lower on some of these other builds. But I want to think we want to be, making this more of a 2K friendly type of a build while still trying to stay as true to form as possible. Because we have some of the extra attributes and it's not too expensive. 71 perimeter defense does get you challenger on bronze for what that's worth. And then the steel here, we're going to put up to 60 just to get bronze interceptor. So again, nothing too crazy, just the minimums to get some of the badges we want here. Make it a little bit more 2K25 friendly. Then on the offensive and defensive rebound, believe it or not, even though he had that crazy game the other night, his defensive rebound rating in 2K is actually like 73, and his offensive rebounds are like in the 60s. But because rebounding on the offensive rebounding is so much cheaper than the defensive rebounding, I think what we're going to do for this build is we're going to go 80 on the offensive rebound, and then we're going to go 68 on the defensive rebound. Again, nothing too crazy, but by doing that, you're still going to get some decent badges and everything. So still pretty solid there. Then moving down to the physicals, for the speed, we're going to want to max that out. Again, being 6'10", we're going to want to be as fast as possible. Again, also while we lower the weight a little bit to be able to get that extra speed with ball and some of that other stuff. Want to be as fast as possible moving around here. And then the agility, we're going to go ahead and take that up to a 73. Going to be able to move without the ball a little bit. On the strength, now Paolo's strength on the game, I believe, is around 76 or thereabouts. What we're going to do on this one is we are going to take it up to an 83. It's going to get you brick wall on silver, as you can see here. And then last but not least, we want to have a nice high vertical. Paolo's vertical is like 84, I believe, in his 2K25 stats. We're going to put an 80 on there, which I feel is very nice. It helps with, snagging rebounds, blocking shots, just being all around more athletic. I think it helps with chase downs, just jump shot contests, all that little stuff. I don't think it ever hurts to have a little bit higher vertical. So as you can see here, we made this pretty solid all around. Very good finishing as we go up and look at some of the badges we get here. You get Paint Prodigy on bronze, Float Game Hook Specialist on silver, Physical Finisher we talked about, the Aerial Wizards, you're going to be able to catch the lobs and everything. We're going to get the Contact Dunks with the Silver Posterizer, the Big Man Contact Dunks, Silver Rise Up, Post Fade Phenom on gold, along with some other silver post badges. So offensively, finishing is going to be very solid, and you're no slouch, obviously. Shooting either silver Deadeye, gold Post Fade Phenom like we just talked about, silver Set Shot Specialist, bronze Shifty Shooter on this build, so you're going to be able to do a little bit of that fading and stuff in the mid-range, while shooting off the dribble. Down here, pass accuracy could be just a touch higher, maybe 75. Again, if you want to have some cat breakers and you want to move some of these around, maybe like the driving dunk or something like that to get some extra pass accuracy, maybe get it to 75 for silver break starter. You certainly could do that. 70 will get you the Paolo Banchero pass style though, so you do get bronze break starter, bronze dimer to help out. 75 ball handle gets you bronze unpluckable, ankle assassin handles for days, gold strong handle. Also get you the Paolo Banchero dribble animations, along with some other very good dribble animations for being 6'10", and having a 75 ball handle as well. I have another build I'm going to bring you guys that's a 6'9", has 75 ball handle, and we're moving around just fine on that. Speed with ball, again, going to be at 70, going to give you that bronze lightning launch. Also going to give you some very nice dribble style animations, including the pro dribble style and the Paolo Banchero style. Down on the defensive side of things, we talked about Paint Patroller on silver, Off-Ball Pest on silver, Challenger and Movable Enforcer both on bronze. So again, just going to help you out with some of the cutoff animations, challenging jump shots and whatnot. The Steel 60, enough for bronze interceptor, so you can play some lanes and do some things with that. The 84 block, again, we talked about the Paint Patroller. You're going to get silver High Flying Denier, bronze Pogo Stick, silver Box Out Beast, and Rebound Chaser. So again, still going to be solid enough. And then you just see some of the other things, as far as the different badges, whatnot we get down here. So all around a very solid build. As we go ahead and wrap this thing up, as you can see, the very first shades of we get is going to be Paolo Banchero, and that's because we matched his NBA 2K25 stats pretty well, I believe, if you go and look at them and then look at this build. We tweaked a few minor things on the defensive side with like the block, steel perimeter we probably put up just a little bit, but outside of that, we're pretty accurate, I think, across the board. So let me know how we did down this one. You see, you built a 3-level scoring threat, and so that's all I got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds. Like I said, Paolo Banchero off to a really good start here to start out the NBA season, an up-and-coming star in the NBA for sure. Don't forget, I'm going to leave a card at the end of the video here if you want to go check out the Paolo face creation or any of the other face creations or builds we've done here in NBA 2K25. Like I said, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. We're also close to 5,000 subscribers. Appreciate all the love and support. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.